I've had Tourettes syndrome for 50 years, and I have twitched and jerked and arm rolled and eye roll and shoulder roll and arm twitch and shoulder jerk and everything like that for a long time. And I it started in fifth grade, and it started with really violent jerking, shaking my head, and it um, have it's left my C5 and C6 vertebra calcified together. They're fused, and it's pinched the spinal cord just a little bit. I think 40% on the left side, and so that is causing me to have some weakness and numbness in my hand. And I've had three uncles that had Tourette's syndrome, and I have several cousins who have two cousins who have Tourette's syndrome, and they suffer well. They have it and they deal with it all day, every day. It doesn't stop, and it gets it, it gets uh it gets. I have more ticks and twitches as the day wears on. Like right now, it's 7 o'clock or a little after, and as I go through 9 and 10 o'clock, and I'm up, it sort of I'll have a lot of them, and it causes me to stutter a little bit. And um, I uh, I went through school 12 years from 65 to 77, and graduated from high school. We didn't have IEP, we didn't have 504 plans, we didn't have special ed plans or special ed teachers or anything. They just throw you in there and bullied, harassed, hazed, made fun of. I mean, it's just something that back then, uh, my mom and dad didn't have the money to send me to a school and for people with something like that. And so my uncles had it, my cousins had it. They were older than me, so it really wasn't a big deal. To, it was just something that those gonna have to put up with and go through school, being bullied and harassed and hazed. Uh, and I take 1 milligram of Klonopin in the evening, and I take that so that I can sleep. If I don't take 1 milligram of Klonopin in the evening, I won't sleep, and so I'll be up several hours until I just pass out. And so, and then it'll be really bad, but I have to take that in order to sleep. And I used to take when I first was diagnosed in 1989. I was 30, and uh, the doctor put me on ORAP, which is caused me to have um, uh, caused me to forget things and forget where I was, and it's just amnesia. It was really bad. And then after several weeks, I took that, and it was really bad. I drove myself to the neurologist again, and that diagnosed me with Tourette's, and he put me on anafranil, and it changed my anafranil. And anafranil, uh, it was uh, it was sitting there like I was catatonic in a catatonic state, and just didn't um, just like a zombie, just sat there and didn't just watch the TV, uh, didn't do anything, just sat there. And I had to get off of Nafranil finally. I mean, it wasn't working, and I got off of it, and it just it wasn't good for me, and and uh, and so it was a bad medication. Then he put me on Klonopin, and I uh, took when they first put me on Klonopin. It was in 1989, and he put me on 2 milligrams a day, one in the morning, one at night, and that was okay. And then he put me on. Then he moved up my. After I got used to it, he moved me up to 3 milligrams a day, and then eventually I was taking 6 milligrams a day, and it is a mood. It is a mood altering substance. Don't take too much of this, because you'll actually it'll change your mood, and you'll become mouthy, um, angry, uh, paranoid, and 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 I, some people can be a vile type of person taking that, and it can really be a mood changer. And so I I finally I got I got I, I got my medication. I got down off of it, and it was years I was taking 4, 5, 6 milligrams a day. I got down off of it, and when uh, and now I take 1 milligram a day at night. So that seems to do me well, and so I can sleep. And so, if any of you got like any questions, or whatever, feel free to ask. I'll probably post some more uh, videos about the jobs I've had, and and things like that. So uh, I think, you know people who have Tourette's, and have kids that have Tourette's. I have 4 boys, and 2 of them have been diagnosed with Tourette's, and and I think, people who have Tourette's. They're strong people. I mean, they put up with a lot. They're patient, and it takes a certain kind of person to have Tourette's, and it'll take you, and it cause you to be a certain type of person, to know that you're different than everybody else, and you're going to tick or jerk or arm roll or jerk your head and stuff, and shoulder roll, and make, you know be different than everybody else to start off with. So I mean, and you're going to be a different person, and a lot of people attack people who are different. And people who have Tourette's, they get attacked really bad, and I did, and that's something I'm probably going to do a video on later. And but this is sort of like an intro to my, you know, uh, to from like when I first started, uh, and my medication. And so I'll do some more videos, and I hope y'all just click like, and I'll catch you next time.